I, Mugisa Micheal, do he...
You told us that you were surprised that these people actually entered into these transactions without your consent. We've been listening to Mr. Songoza, who says he's connected with that company you talked about that acquired. He says actually he got these ideas and this advice of how to get into the forest from Mr. Ojwando. Would that surprise you? Or is that part of his job, to go around and give people advice on how they can enter business in the forest?
Well, my lord, it depends on what it means by entering into business.
Does it surprise you that apparently the key mover of this exercise, which resulted in these 20 acres, and resulted in the degradation of your forest, does it surprise you that his name is Charles Ojwando?
My lord, there are levels of decisions in our hierarchy. If I'm given the opportunity to know exactly definition on the boundaries of what he advised, I could make an informed position.
You're the chief custodian. This country entrusted you with this forest. I'm asking you again. Does it surprise you?
My lord, I may not have understood the question properly. Is
this something you'd approve of?
No, I don't approve from Ojwando.
But why do I get the impression that you find it so right? You seem to think, oh, okay, it can happen, no problem. We can always clean it up. We can always sort it out.
My lord, Ojwando has no responsibility of altering any decision in our plans, consent, but still, you have to go through the due process up to the level of board of directors.
Okay. Are you considering presently an application by this company, the same company you stopped from degrading the forest, and which you said cleared about 100 hectares? Are you, at the present, considering an application for them for a license?
My lord, in our investigations and field finding facts, it indicates there was a transaction between holders of permits, 26 in the number, with the international camping sites. That is one fact. Then
we want, first of all, to bring it to your attention if you don't know, but if you know, we want an undertaking. What are you going to do to protect our witnesses? Because we don't want people who come to testify and honestly bear out themselves to get back and be harassed and the retaliation happens on them. What are you going to do to protect those staff?
My lord, as I talk now, none of my staff has officially told me that he's being harassed.
And they will not tell you.
But they have picked some points here and there. I would only request, as we continue testifying or giving testimony, or as witnesses or whatever, other things should be in camera. That is good practice. And secondly, I would advise...
I'm asking about your organization threatening the employment of persons who come to testify. And I'm not saying that there's a policy thing about it, but I'm saying there has been an indication that people are being given signals that if you go there and speak too much, we'll deal with you. It is not a policy. It is probably, you don't have a policy on that, but there is some, practice happening under the carpet.
My lord, I've not detected that, and I don't think it is even important. What we're saying is what we're experiencing.
It is very important. It's actually a crime. If somebody comes and gives us information, and somebody goes and retaliates against them, you commit an offense. And I'm telling this to you as the ED, because if we find that somebody has been retaliated against, we shall come for your head, because it's an offense.